Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a waiting room, just waiting for God to answer your prayers? You know He's made a promise. You've heard His voice, but the years keep rolling by, and nothing seems to be happening. If that's you, then you're in good company. Let's talk about Abraham, the father of faith, and why God made him wait so long for his promised son. Imagine being Abraham. God shows up and tells him, "I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great," an incredible promise. But there was one small problem. Abraham was 75 years old, and his wife, Sarah, was 65 and couldn't have children. Yet they believed. They packed up everything they owned and set out for a land they'd never seen, all based on this promise. But the years passed. 10 years, 20 years. Abraham and Sarah got older and older. I can just imagine the conversations they must have had. Did we hear God right? Is this ever going to happen? It's easy to read their story and think, just have faith. But living it day in and day out, that's a different story. The wait must have been agonizing. They even tried to help God out with Hagar, which only led to more heartache and conflict. Their waiting wasn't perfect, but it was real. So, why the delay? Why did God wait until Abraham was 100 and Sarah was 90 to give them Isaac? It wasn't to be cruel. It was to build something unshakable in them. First, the wait was designed to deepen their dependence on God. When Isaac was finally born, there was absolutely no doubt who made it happen. It wasn't Abraham's strength or Sarah's biology. It was 100% a miracle from God. The delay stripped away any possibility of human pride and left only room for God's glory. God wanted Abraham to know, deep in his bones, that He alone is the giver of life and the fulfiller of promises. Second, the waiting period was a training ground for Abraham's faith. Faith isn't a one-time decision. It's a muscle that grows stronger with use. Every single day that Abraham chose to trust God, even when his circumstances screamed otherwise, his faith grew deeper roots. This long, drawn-out process transformed him from a man who simply believed a promise to a man who intimately knew the promise giver. This refined faith was crucial because God had an even bigger test for him down the road, the command to sacrifice Isaac. Without those 25 years of waiting and learning to trust, he might not have been able to pass that ultimate test. Finally, God's timing served a greater, eternal purpose. The story of Abraham and Isaac is a beautiful foreshadowing of God the Father as ultimate sacrifice of His own Son, Jesus. Isaac was the son of promise, miraculously born to an elderly couple. Jesus was the Son of God, miraculously born of a virgin. Abraham was willing to offer his beloved son on Mount Moriah. God the Father did offer His one and only Son on a cross. The delay made the miracle of Isaac's birth so profound that it became a powerful symbol, pointing generations to come toward the even greater miracle of salvation through Christ. So what does this mean for us in our own waiting rooms? When God's promises seem delayed, it's not because He's forgotten. It's because He's working. He's deepening our dependence on Him, strengthening our faith, and weaving our story into His grand eternal plan. The wait is not a punishment. It's a preparation. It's in the waiting that our character is forged and our trust is refined, so that when the promise is fulfilled, we know without a shadow of a doubt that it was all Him. So hold on. Your Isaac is coming in God's perfect time, and the wait will make the fulfillment that much sweeter. Thanks so much for watching. If this message encouraged you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that helps us navigate our faith journey together. See you in the next video.